Hello there once again, all you wonderful lovelies. This is Agribella's son, aka Lynn, and allow me to welcome you back to what is the Bonely Hearts Club. This is a, as you can obviously tell, Undertale AU dating simulator. This is what I think got one of the most vibrant casts of Undertale dating sims. And this is just the demo, so all we're really going to get is we're going to get the intro to the video and our boy's personality. It's written really well. I've dabbled in it beforehand just to get to feel, because there's not many videos on it on YouTube, and I really want to put this out there because these people are doing this completely free. The game's going to be free. They don't want much for support other than being told they're doing a good job, and if they'll go to you if they need help. But yeah, the characters are wonderfully written, and as you can tell, we got the Undertale bros, we got Underswap, Underfell, Horrortail in the back, which had to be illustrated different in order to avoid copyright, and I can't tell if it's Fell Swap or Swap Fell. Those universes are different, and I can never tell them apart, and it drives me insane. But as an Undertale fan, I am contractually obligated to play this because I want this to do good, because it's really good. As I'm going to say good a lot, because it is really, really good. And it's actually a little long to play through, especially because it's the intro, since you're going to see all 10 of them. And depending on who you see first and last, the dialogue is actually different, so they did this really well. We'll get to these lovely, funny little icons. That'll have all their information, but we're here for the intro. So let's dive on in. Boop. It's a lovely spring afternoon, and I am curled up on my sofa at home, even though I'm clearly in my bedroom. Let's see, do we have any little knickknacks around here? 31st of October, Halloween! Cool. Does kind of look like my laptop, and my negligent phone that has no access other than internet. I am doomed if I'm ever hurt in public. I can't even call the police. It's not a bad place to be, I'll admit. A little lonely, but what can you do? You know. Sometimes it's preferred that way. Get a cat, I guess, or a dog, maybe a hamster. I've had all of those. I've had several cats, very few dogs, and 2 hamsters named Tifa and Sephiroth. They were fun. As I ponder, my gaze turns to my window. Through the sunlit curtain, I can see the silhouettes of the house across the street. The house has been uninhabited for years, and for good reason. It's by far the largest house in the neighborhood, a modern 2-story affair that looks like it was whisked from the pages of an architectural digest and dropped without ceremony in an average yard in an average suburb. So, you know, most decked out place that no one could afford. I can't imagine the people with the money to afford it wanting to be in my neighborhood. Exactly! This place is drab. There's these weird kids that leave all their shit in the front yard. You know that. I mean, the neighborhood is nice, but it isn't the rich person living in a McMansion nice. McMansion? That makes it sound like it's going to be owned by McDonald's. Hi, welcome to McDonald's. Welcome to the neighborhood. Here's your free Big Mac. I almost said quarter pounder, and that would have worked too. I stand up and stretch, thinking that I should get off social media and enjoy the sunshine. That is a terrible idea. When I throw the curtains back, I'm caught by surprise at the scene that greets me. For, yea, my eyes don behold, there is a moving van in front of the house that I had moments ago presumed uninhabitable. Its doors are thrown open, a variety of household objects spilling out of it and onto the sidewalk. Yea, this is a grand occasion indeed. New neighbors. Then a few boxes and pieces of furniture set out on the lawn, and the house's front door is open, as I said moments ago. New neighbors. Yes, perhaps I can look better, as I have spoiled all the chances with my first impression with previous neighbors, especially with the Dinkelbergs. I should go say hi and introduce myself. Whoever it might be, or, whoever it might be lonely or needs some help moving in. That is always a good thing. They always need help moving in. It might be weird just to show up out of the blue, though, but, I don't know. As long as I don't go naked, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. What is my excuse for going over there? Bring baked goods? Everyone loves baked goods. Depends. Are they gluten-free? Are they lacking sugar? Somebody might have the diabetes. You never know. Be bold and honest about my intentions. Assert myself as the senior neighbor. I'm not that big of a douche, so I'm just going to be bold and honest about my intentions, and hopefully be socially awkward as am I in real life. Be like, hello, neighbor. I am here because I want to remember your name for about 5 minutes. Because I am a goldfish. I seriously have to remember the names of my real neighbors by connecting them to cartoon characters, because that's the only way I do it. Otherwise, they're all Stranger Number 1 and Stranger Number 2. Introduce myself is an excuse enough. Onwards! I am ready to head out into the sunny afternoon to meet my new neighbors. I lock the door behind me, of course, because I trust none of the kids, especially 4 houses down. They're sketchy as hell. I haven't seen their cat in a while. And venture across the street, looking both ways first, of course. Safety first, especially with those frickin' neighbors over there. You know the shady ones. Dinkelberg. Amongst the boxes and furniture, I spy a set of lawn chairs. In one of the chairs sits a prop skeleton in a limp pose, seemingly asleep, as it were. It's wearing a stained blue hoodie and basketball shorts. Well, it's befitting of this weather, kind of casual. I can hear bickering coming from the moving van, but I can't help but be distracted by the odd choice of lawn ornaments. Did Halloween come early? To my surprise, the skeleton comes to life and blinks blurrily at me.
Don't be a jerk-o'-lantern. I'm just chilling.
I like the voice. I'm not really sure. I guess they're trying to match it with the in-game sound effect from Undertale. Because really, I don't in my head always hear Sans as that deep, but it's good. Understandably startled, I jump straight up in the air. Unless this is a really, really technically advanced Halloween decoration, which I have seen. There are some cool animatronics out there. My new neighbor is a talking skeleton. And I've just made fun of him. In front of him. Out loud. I have ruined it just like I've done all the other neighbors. My streak is flawless! Oops. I backpedal hard. I am so sorry. Oh my god, I didn't realize you were alive. I mean, I thought you were electronic lawn decoration. I'm sorry, truly. I'm a freaking idiot. Please forgive me. The skeleton laughs.
Don't worry about it.
Do I have the voice volume super, super high? Because it seems like I do. Okay, I lowered it down a smidgen, so I'm hoping we're still good. There's an awkward pause. Because I am not good with chit-chat.
So, who are you?
I may have been wrong and it's still super loud. Oh, sorry again. I'm Lindsay, your neighbor from across the street. I just wanted to come over and introduce myself. Didn't mean to cause a ruckus. And my name is there. I thought I put Lynn. Never mind. Good thing you remembered me. Yeah, don't worry. This game is safe for all the gender pronouns. You can do he, she, and they. You know, the basic three. Oh, sorry again. I'm Lindsay, your new neighbor. Didn't mean to cause a ruckus.
I see. I'm Sans. Sans, the Halloween decoration.
Well, you fit the summer.
How old are you doing? Nice to meet you.
Classic. He holds his hand out for a handshake. Take his hand. Was that a pun? Or make a pun? Well, I need to backpedal hard over the insulting Halloween decoration thing, so I'm going to do what I know Sans best. I'm doing pretty good, thanks.
Fabulous. Peps is gonna love you.
I know! I have no idea who Paps is, but my confusion doesn't last long. My attention is grabbed by a tall skeleton unfolding himself from the back of the moving van. He's holding a large cardboard box, labeled Antique Light Bulb Collection plus weird glass jars that didn't know where else to put, in one arm, his other hand resting on his hip. I never realized how long fingers look outside of, flesh and muscle, because Paps's fingers, they just look like long raptor claws to me. But then again, I know dick about skeletal anatomy, even though there's one behind me. Hey, Corbel. The moment he catches sight of Sans in the lawn chair, he squawks in indignation and stomps his foot.
Sans, why aren't you working?
Now that is a voice we normally picture when thinking about Papyrus. Either that we all think of Skeletor. It's like almost instinct. It's weird. He drops the box he's holding and puts both of his hands imposingly on his hips. The box hits the concrete with the sound of many shattering glass objects.
You have plenty of boxes left on the lawn to carry inside, brother.
I do like the jacket, the varsity jacket. I could be wrong about it being a varsity jacket, but I do like it.
Wait.
Sup?
Sans! Our incredibly valuable, specific, and niche collection of 2 antique light bulbs! And less valuable collection of 40 weirdly shaped jars.
The skeleton now seems distraught, and I am unsure how to deal with this. Sans seems very unfazed by the whole thing.
Oh, hey Papyrus. Check it out. We have a visitor.
And immediately diverts all attention. The tall skeleton, Papyrus, seems to immediately forget the box and turns his attention to me. The moment Papyrus turns his back, Sans kicks the box of broken antique light bulbs and less valuable weirdly shaped jars behind his lawn chair. Out of sight, out of mind. For what it's worth, Papyrus doesn't seem to notice.
Oh, hello, human. What brings you over to our humble abode?
That is totally a Papyrus thing to say. I love it. I am your neighbor, the not-so-great and terrible Lindsay from across the street.
Wowee! Well, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, neighbor. I am the Great Papyrus. I see you've already met my lazy-bones brother, Sans.
I did indeed. Yeah, we've spoken a bit. I think I heard you talking to someone in the moving van, correct?
Ah, yes, that was one of our cousins. They're all loitering about the property, getting settled and what.
I do like this angle, because you can't exactly say they're the same person, but to other people, it's like, yeah, that's just me, but from an alternate reality, you're gonna get some weird looks if you just blurt that shit out.
Or they should be. Some of us are instead lazing about bone-noggling.
You could almost pun that, but I'm pretty sure Sans can pick that up. Cousins?
Yeah.
How many of you are there?
10, including the 2 of us. We're quite the gaggle of skeletons.
I thought a group of skeletons was called a murder.
No, that's a crime scene. You're thinking of a group of crows. Or is it ravens? Pretty sure it's crows.
No!
10? A gaggle indeed. No wonder they bought a giant home. Sans narrows his sockets at me and strokes his chin.
You know, you seem pretty chill.
I try. Thank you.
Right, so I'm gonna cut to the chase. I have a bunch of hermit cousins who need socializing. Kinda like puppies. Well, some of them are like puppies, but some of them are more like nervous rescue dogs.
So now you're talking about me. I feel like you're talking about me, but thank you.
And you seem like you could get along with anyone. Probably. Wink.
Depending on the dialogue choice. Maybe. Thanks?
I'm not saying you have to socialize them in order to progress. Or maybe I am. Wonk.
Haha, nudge nudge.
Why are you saying wink and wonk? You have sockets. And stop bothering our new neighbor with your cryptic nagging.
But I need the cryptic stuff, Papyrus, otherwise I am a dolt. Sans shrugs. I'm confused.
Well, I'm going to get back to unpacking. It was a pleasure to meet you, human. Don't let my brother bore you too much.
I'm sure we'll be fine, Papyrus. I will help you after. And to you as well, Papyrus. Good luck, great sir. With that, Papyrus is gone. I'm left with questions. Many of them. I turn to Sans. Maybe he has answers. He shrugs again. I'm out of luck.
I think it's nap o'clock. So, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to snooze. Watch out for the ladder ghost.
I love this gag. I need to do this to somebody in real life. Ladder ghost? He just snuggles back down in his lawn chair and almost immediately starts snoring. It seems Sans will be of no help. Then again, he knows everything. Never turn your back on him. He seems pretty determined that I go meet his cousins. I don't think so. He didn't push me into doing it. And as awkward as it would be to wander around their property alone, I kinda wanna meet them. So I'm using Sans as an excuse to check them out. I'm going to leave... Oh, what would I leave for the end? I'm going to say the backyard, because I know who all these are, but I'm going to leave the backyard for the end, because his dialogue changes and it's cute. So, to the moving van! I decide to take a peek into the moving van. I heard Papyrus talking to someone in there just a few minutes ago, so they're probably still inside. Sure enough, I spot a pair of long legs hanging over the side of a couch amongst the boxes. There's a distinct sound of snoring. Papyrus must be getting on this one's case about not helping as well. How many lazy skeletons are there? Should I wake him? From what I've gotten, it doesn't matter which one. It results in the same wake-up animation. Or at least wake-up scene. But I don't know. It could mean something later. I decide to let him sleep. I start backing away, but accidentally kick a box and knock over a lamp. It falls into the side of the moving van with a clunk. The skeleton bolts awake and hurtles over the back of the couch, right into a pile of boxes. He stands back. Up. That comma kind of screwed me over there. He stands back up, bracing a pool noodle like a sword, glancing around in fear. Funny text. Nice shirt. I really want to know how they fill those out, especially in the midsection. And how they keep the pants on. How tight are they wrapped around the hip? I ask way too many anatomy questions about skeletons. I put my hands up and back away slowly. I am unarmed. He can totally kick my ass with that pool noodle. Hi, sorry for startling you. I'm an idiot. My bad. I'll just walk away. He doesn't say anything, but rather just continues staring at me with dazed confusion. I probably... Wait, if he talked to Papyrus, he wouldn't... I don't know, maybe he's a heavy, quick sleeper? Maybe he's still half asleep? Yeah, probably. I clear my throat. Hi there, I'm your new neighbor. I am incredibly awkward. The skeleton relaxes marginally and tosses the pool noodle aside.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yes, I'm moving in. That means I'm also your new neighbor.
That is true. You are technically right. I see the opportunity to make a stupid joke and take it. Hi, moving in also your new neighbor. I'm Lindsay. I am not a parent, so that dad joke should not work.
Cool.
Is he smiling? Did he like it? I am not that stupid, and I would actually do that type of joke too. You're calling me out, game. Awkward silence.
Oh, I'm Russ.
I know you need to express the eyes, but that really does look weird. That's popping out of his sockets. Russ. Easy to remember. I nod. Nice to meet you, Russ. Were you napping just now? Russ regards me suspiciously. He seems hesitant to answer. I'm sorry?
Did Papyrus send you in here?
No, I just wanted to see who was here. Papyrus? No, Sans did, actually. Kind of. Indirectly. For whatever reason, Russ doesn't like this answer.
Oh no, that's even worse.
What? He just said...
If Sans is coming after me for slacking off, the situation must be truly dire.
That's gotta be so weird, since they're all Sans and Papyrus, and that's their real names. They're just adjusting to these new names. It's gotta be so weird to still call somebody else Sans or Papyrus. The mental implications of talking to other versions of yourself but having to equip another identity is just so existential. What?
Sans is one of the laziest of us all. If he's paying attention to how lazy I'm being, then there must be more work than I previously thought.
Dude, you're fine.
Who's gonna come after me next? Red?
Standard fell name. Dude, are you okay?
No, I might need to go into hiding. Do you have a duffel bag? How strong are you?
So far I deal with lugging around a nearly 50-pound dog, like a baby. Why? How much you weigh? Oh, you should be fine. Skeletons usually weigh up to maybe 30 pounds max.
I need a new identity.
Another one? This makes 3. Russ casts a look around the moving van.
Lamp, couch, pool, dull. It'll have to do. You know where I can get a fake passport?
I don't know what Are You OK does, but I always want to play along. I know a guy, but he doesn't come cheap.
Dang. My bro hasn't given me my allowance yet.
Bro? Allowance? How old are you? He's about as tall as Papyrus, but I could have sworn he was around my age.
It's not that, I'm just bad with money.
I'd say same, but I just spend it on video games. And junk food. And comics. Shit, I might be bad with money. Oh, that sucks, I think. Oh, that sucks, I say out loud like an idiot. Russ nods solemnly. Are you going to be okay?
Probably. Sans will probably forget about me in a few minutes anyway.
He just sent me to meet you, you know.
Really? He's not worried about me slacking off?
Not in the slightest. I shrug. Not as far as I'm aware, man. That seems more like Papyrus's deal, even though I just met the guy.
Cool. Means I can keep doing nothing then.
You have a good attitude. Be positive, man. Always be positive. I'll leave you to it then. It was nice meeting you, Russ.
Oh, same. See you around, maybe.
He does seem a little awkward, but I have a feeling when he opens up, it's going to be amazing. I exit the moving van as Russ settles back down on the couch. So now, let's go. I want to say to the kitchen. I can hear what might be a serious debate happening in the house. It seems to be coming from the kitchen, so I wander on over there. There are two tall skeletons inside. I'm trying to read fast as I'm talking, and it tongue-ties me. They are sorting and putting away dozens of boxes of pasta. Felpap looks dashing. Horrorpap. I know you had to change the design. It's not a bad redesign. I like it, especially if you're coming up with the concept of what if Horrorpap came to the surface and was able to get fixed. Braces? Yeah, that'd probably happen. I don't know about the cane/walking stick. I don't know Horror Papyrus for having any sort of walking problems, I guess. Or the glasses. Though I will admit, I am a sucker for a dude in glasses. Just ask my husband. Also, now that I'm kind of looking at Fel Papyrus, I can kind of see... I don't know if it's just the pants sheen, but it looks like I can see his leg bones through his pants. As a bonus, because I'm perv. The debate appears to be about whether to organize the boxes alphabetically, by type, or by country of origin. Ooh. Wait, what are those photos in the background? Damn it, if only I had the ability to enhance. I do like how they brought back Tall Sink. Tall Sink with cupboard. You still make no sense to me. I don't know what those pictures in the background are, but I still want to know. There's probably little Easter eggs hidden all around.
Well, actually, I think you will find Penguini, while seemingly genuinely Italian, was actually invented in 1492 in California by Charles Penguin, an abandoned penguin that...
I am not sure anything that skeleton just said is factual, but he says it with such conviction that I will defend him to the death, believing he's true. And I see paw prints on that floor. I just noticed it. Was the dog here? Or the cat? I can't help but notice the lovingly framed sign on the countertop made of macaroni noodles that proudly proclaims, "No Sanses allowed." And that is how you plural sans. Okay, did not know that. Everyone has the same laptop. Kudos, we all have great taste. And a cappuccino machine, I think. I interrupted before I can stop myself. Is there more than one? Is this a frequent problem? Is he cloning himself? The skeletons share a look I can't decipher.
Yes. It's like an infestation.
I nod as if that makes sense. It makes about as much sense as anything else I've been told by these skeletons. Which has been very little because I've only met a few of them.
Are you one of Sans' friends? Did he ask you to come to help?
No, but I will gladly volunteer.
Yes. Who are you? And why are you in our house?
A legitimate question. Well, he didn't tell me to help, but I think we're friends now. He kind of cryptically said I needed to talk to everyone, like it was destiny or something. The fancy skeleton doesn't seem to get my meaning. The bespectacled one nods more sympathetically. Oh, I'm Lindsay, by the way. It's nice to meet you.
The pleasure's all yours.
He's going to be a tough nut to crack. The bespectacled skeleton elbows the fancy one.
I'm Poplar, and this is Boss.
no one's going to believe any of those names are real, except maybe you, Poplar. But boss... Then again, there are dumb celebrities that name their kid Football and Apple, so... Okay, it's believable. And whatever the hell Zuckerberg did. No, not Zuckerberg. Elon. I have no idea how to say that kid's name. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. We need to give you a housewarming gift then. Welcome to our house.
That is not how that works, but you are adorable. Poplar takes a pasta box from Boss's hands and hands it to me.
This box isn't warm now, but wait till you get some water boiling. Then you'll see how warm a house can be.
That is very true.
They should be giving us presents, doofus.
Technically true, but isn't me present enough? That is awful, and I regret that line. I'll bring something tomorrow. I can make this pasta, and I will bring it to you. I will give you a feast.
Lovely.
Good. It'll give me a chance to see the competition.
I would so do that because of that challenge. Why so much pasta, boys?
We're stocking up on non-perishables. It's been proven that carbs are the perfect vehicle for every other food, especially when they come in fun shapes.
Not sure, but I have the feeling you're right.
Pasta is like a collectible series that you can eat. It's like a blind box where you know what you're getting, and you can eat it.
I have no idea what a blind box is, but I'm still going to agree with you because you're so damn adorable.
It's good for the bones.
You don't sound convincing. I'm going to doubt you.
No, he's blood orange. I'm burnt umber. Completely different colours.
Huh. I wonder if they're talking about their soul colors.
We're identical cousins?
I mean... can that happen? I mean, it's possible. With how crazy genetics are? Yeah, it's entirely plausible. You can't write this off.
Well, it did. Clearly. Why would we lie about such a strange and oddly specific thing to lie about?
Very true, which is why I backed you up. I don't know, you're raising more questions than I originally had, but okay.
Are you done interrogating us?
I wasn't interrogating you. I'm just trying to get to know my neighbors. I'm sorry.
This pasta won't unpack itself. Thank you for the short reprieve, of course. But we really must be getting back to work.
Of course, my good sir. Of course. I will gladly lend my aid as soon as I'm done. It's nice to meet you both.
And you as well.
He's such a gentleman. To the living room. I head to the living room, like I just said I would. It's pretty spacious, definitely enough space for 10 people having a movie night. I see a kitty, I see a bone wrapped. I see what looks like maybe an Xbox. I could be wrong. I see a tiny echo flower as well. I'm not entirely sure what that is on the table other than the drinking cans and the paperwork. Never mind, it's the remotes. I'm an idiot. The sock and the sticky notes. Good touches. I see a W.D. Gaster face under that stool. I'm not sure anybody found that out, but I saw it. Also, who's drinking wine? It's like the beginning of the afternoon. Somebody has a problem. There's a colorful skeleton, bright blue perhaps, standing on a precarious pile of boxes. He's straining to reach the ceiling to set up a projector. Clever. The boxes are starting to lean dangerously to one side, but he seems oblivious. He's very, very honed and focused on that task. I'm gonna grab a box to steady it. The box under his feet crumples and he loses his balance. I just barely managed to catch him in Princess Carrie. I'm just gonna say princess style, and his face immediately erupts in a blue blush. If only my reflexes were this strong, I could have saved the boxes of jars and glasses. And light bulbs.
Fell for you pretty quick, didn't I?
I swear I've heard this voice before. Were you in Seduce Me, the Autonomy? Pretty sure I've heard you there. It's also where I heard Kagi. I can't help but laugh. What? I put him down and take a step back to give him some space. There is an awkward silence, as follows all my conversations. There seems to be a lot of those in this household. I knew it. I'm your new neighbor. My name's Lindsay.
Oh! I don't know who I thought you were. Stretch said something earlier about a ladder ghost, and I half assumed I died and you were a cute reaper.
I'll take it. I'm not sure what to say to that, to be honest, but I am greatly flattered and my self-esteem has been risen.
Am I being weird?
Not at all. I mean, there is a Reaper version of you. Diffuse the tension with it being more awkward. I could have been a ladder ghost. You can't prove I'm not the ladder ghost right now. Have you ever seen the ladder ghost and me in the same room before? Yes, because we're the same person.
So you're dead?
Maybe? I didn't really think that through. No, I'm fine, I swear. You're also fine, don't worry. Why were you standing on a bunch of boxes anyway? That's not very safe.
I lost a bet, so my cousin got to use the stepladder first.
Ah, makes sense. But, why not wait until it was available?
I have another ongoing bet. To see who will finish their movement tasks first.
I think you might have a betting problem.
I'm not gonna lose this one! My GameStation save files depend on it!
Dude, why would you bet that? That's hardcore shit you can't get back. Another skeleton wanders in, carrying a box of what appears to be 6 consoles and a bunch of wires. Oh, you guys, I'm definitely coming over more often.
Looks like Short Stack snatched a ladder from you. You on a losing streak, Blue?
Definitely have heard you before. From, I believe, the 2 all-nighters? By the way, thank you guys for informing me of this. I really needed to know. That's why I'm bringing it more to YouTube. Looks like the Short Stack, yeah. Your name's Baloo?
I didn't tell you my name?
No, and it kind of looks like you have a bucktooth smile right now, and it's so adorable.
Real smooth.
Blue clears his throat.
I'm Blue. Nice to meet you. And that's Red. We're color-coded for your convenience.
I figured as much. I like that line. But I'm also a little surprised you didn't go with the whole, and I'm the Magnificent Blue, since Papyrus did the whole great thing.
I'm just a regular guy. But he's, you know, a blue blood.
Haha, joke. What? Are you insinuating that you have blood? And I am in the presence of royalty? Or am I in the presence of royalty? Should I bow? Am I thinking too much?
Maybe. Plan on fighting out?
I mean, I could be kinky. I absolutely do not. Not without consent, remember. Consent is sexy.
What was that even supposed to mean?
Dunno, but you're very high up. Think Black's about done with his chores.
No! My bet!
It seems like I'm off the hook for bowing. I take that as my sign to leave. The bet seems pretty important to Blue, and I'd rather not be in the way. I'll see you around. To my surprise, Red follows me.
So what are you doing in our house?
Sans invited me to meet you all.
Gross.
It is a little awkward. Are you always standoffish? He shrugs.
I have a tragic backstory.
You do? What is it?
You haven't unlocked it yet.
Kudos. I'm gonna do that with more people. Is that supposed to be meta?
Just trying to break down some walls.
Like we're breaking this ice? Oh! Hi, Sai. I'll let you get back to unpacking. I think I've held you back long enough.
See you around, human.
Later. To the upstairs, where some of the more comical stuff happens. Aside from that, just when I decide to go look upstairs, I hear a yelp and a crash, and I run up the stairs into the first room, and I see an open door. There's a fashionably short skeleton on the ground, hurling insults at an equally short stepladder. Get that heart out of the way.
What? You think you're better than me? Being short and stable?
I like the design. The scar across the mouth a little bit kind of looks like he's given a chubby cheek, but it's cute. And I'm not really sure how I would have pictured Black's voice. This kind of is giving me some Black Hat vibes. I'm trying to think of the name of that show now. Villainous, that's it. Black Hat from Villainous. Though I've only ever heard it in Spanish, but he sounds like the Spanish voice that I've always heard. It works, considering the attitude.
I step on you every day.
Yeah.
You're nothing.
You tell him. Yeah, fuck that ladder.
I hope you get stepped on past your weight limit, you hunk of scrap.
You tell him. The skeleton freezes and levels a befuddled expression at me.
Wait.
Hi.
Who are you? And why are you in my house?
I have a very good explanation for that. I'm a ghost. I wiggle my fingers and speak in a wavering tone. I'm a ghost come to haunt you for transgressions against ladder kind. It is at that moment another taller skeleton walks in. He takes in the theatrics and immediately joins in. He melodramatically throws himself to the floor in a grief-stricken pose.
Oh no! Black has fallen down! Russ will be heartbroken.
I swear I know that voice. I can't think of where, but I swear I know it. It can't be MJTV. M and JTV. It kind of sounds like his Squirtle. I could be wrong. The credits will tell me.
But hey, I finally get his entire stash of luxury coffee. What a bittersweet event, and what a way to break in the new house.
You will never have my luxury coffee. And besides, you put too much nonsense in your coffee, you can't even taste it anyway. You bury the clean acidity of a good Madagascar bean with nutmeg and cloves.
Then again, I don't like coffee, so do whatever you want, bro.
What can I say? I put the spice in pumpkin spice.
Hey! The tall one looks my way after a pause.
Did someone break into our house?
Maybe.
You can see them too.
I'm your neighbor. Sam's invited me over to meet you all. Sorry, I'm not really the ladder ghost.
Ah, that's neat.
I am not surprised by the level of enthusiasm. The fancy one straightens himself out, acting like everything is normal and totally fine.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Black. This is my cousin, Stretch. So named because he was subjected to a medieval torture device as a child, resulting in him being so stupidly tall.
I like where you're going with that, and to buddy you up, I would talk more about the table, or the stretch bed, whatever it goes by, but I know we're not going to get into that.
Hi.
Sup? I nod as if everything is totally normal and everything is totally fine. Oh, okay, sure, I'm Lindsay.
Right. Perhaps we can continue this conversation another time, when we are more presentable. It was nice to meet you.
Thank you. It seems like he's struggling to be cordial. I decided to take that as my cue to leave. Yeah, likewise. I'll see you around, I guess, right?
See you on the flip side. Don't get got by the ladder ghost.
I am the ladder ghost. As I turn to leave, I catch Black smacking him on the arm.
There's no ladder ghost. Right? That's just a joke. Stretch, you're kidding, right? Right.
Oh yeah, totally. Just regular old japery. No ladder ghost here. Or is there?
You jangly bag of bones. Their voices fade as I descend the stairs, but I can just barely make out Black's continued shouts of concern. Is there a ladder ghost? Yes, and that was me. I told you about that. Ooh, so pretty. I recognize none of these flowers because I am not all that into agricultural. Coca shell mulch? Interesting. I decided to go around the side of the house and check out the backyard. The grass is kind of patchy and there are garden implements strewn about, but it's spacious and has potential, even though I don't see any patchiness in this shot because it looks immaculate. There's a skeleton with his back to me, with his back towards me in the back of the garden. It looks like he's digging. He turns around as I approach, but he sighs in defeat when he hears my footsteps.
Black, Sans said no spike fences, remember? You gotta stop asking me about it.
You already look adorable. You're in suspenders. Automatic cute.
I don't care either way, but...
Love you. He finally turns around and seems startled.
Oh, sorry. I thought... Sorry.
Nah, bro, you're fine.
Are you lost? Or if you're trying to sell us a vacuum, we don't plan on letting dust accumulate anyways.
That's a sad joke, considering when they die they turn to dust. Does he think I'm a door-to-door salesman? Oh, no. Sans your cousin. He told me to say hi to all of you, so I'm doing that. I'm your neighbor, Lindsay.
I see.
The awkwardness continues.
Did you need something? Like a cup of sugar? Or,
I will take a hug. I will hug the crap out of you.
a cup of dirt? I have a lot of that, as you can see.
I do see that. He gestures around him. There is indeed a lot of dirt, since we're outside. No, man, I'm okay. I just wanted to introduce myself. No pressure. I don't need anything. Other than that hug. It is nice dirt, though. Very nourishing for the plants. There's another awkward pause. Seems to be a lot of those in this conversation. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, I didn't throw it.
But good one.
Thanks. You can, call me Ash.
From the Evil Dead. That's how I'm going to remember it.
Have you met any of the others?
And this is where the conversation would change, depending on if you had. I've met the other 9, yeah. Big family.
Oh, most awkward for last, huh? Heh,
Oh no! Your traumatized puppy, please get hugs.
So you met my bro, right? He's pretty cool. I think he's setting up the kitchen.
Yeah. I have no idea which of the two I'd met in the kitchen is his brother. Both were odd in their own ways. Odd but charming. Exactly. Oh, yeah, the coolest. Lots of pasta going in the kitchen. Ash seems to like my answer, but doesn't respond. I see the pointy tooth. Am I intruding? I can go. I don't mean to interrupt your gardening or anything.
It's fine. It was nice to meet you.
Likewise. Just grab him and put him in a bear hug. I'll let you go then. Thanks for humoring me, Ash.
See you around.
You know it. I wave and leave the backyard. He seems nice, if a little awkward, as am I. I've met all 10 skeleton cousins. The sun seems to be setting, so I think it's time for me to head home. I have pasta to make, and to show a boss. Sans catches me on the front lawn.
So, how'd it go? Any catch your fancy?
And I think here's where you can diverge your paths or anything. Yeah. I'm really not sure how to respond, so how about we do all of them? I'll do a little quick save. Alright, I made the save. So let's go down the list. How about if we go descending order to top? Start with Ash.
Huh. How's the garden looking?
Looks fabulous, bro. Lots of dirt. He's really going to town on those foxgloves.
They'll be dandy, I'm sure.
You ain't lying. Best you can come up with?
Take it or leave it.
But
At least you made a new bud.
I did several. I should be going home. It's about dinner time.
Right. See you, pal.
In a blink, he's gone. What a weird guy. Back at home, I spend the whole evening thinking about my new neighbors. On my way to bed, I pull back my curtains again and take another look across the street. There sits the enormous house, illuminated by moonlight. What does the future hold? I smile to myself. With 10 skeletons living across the street, I'm sure whatever is in store for me will be humorous. Don't be a prick, mug. Like it. But that was just one. What? Okay, here we go.
So, how'd it go? Any catch your fancy?
I thought it screwed up my save and it was after I made the selection. Blue and red.
Ah yes, the dynamic duo themselves.
People love them on the internet.
They get up to anything while you were with them.
One went up and then came down. A bit. They're both interesting characters.
To put it mildly.
Are bets common occurrence in your house?
Think black and blue'd make every chore a bet if they could. Everything's high stakes with those two doofuses.
Doofi? Is that a plural? I don't know. And red?
He's a bit more laid back about it all. Competitive in his own way, though.
Oh, do tell.
You should see him playing Base Legends.
Oh? Is that like Guitar Hero? Maybe someday?
Maybe someday.
Sweet. I should get going. It's about dinner time.
Right. See you, pal.
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna repeat, so let's do... Load. Bunk.
So, how'd it go?
Black and stretch.
Stretch still on about the ladder ghost?
Yes. Yes, he is. Yeah, it seems to really bother Black. Does it really exist?
Maybe someday.
Oh, considering ghosts are real in your thing? Is that a threat?
A promise.
Oh, love it. I should get going home. It's about dinner time. Aw, man, that's a little...
Right. See you, pal.
That was a little weak.
So, how'd it go?
Boss and Poplar.
They were setting up the kitchen, right? They get anywhere with that?
Maybe. Seems pretty organized. We exchanged housewarming gifts.
Huh. I didn't see you bring anything.
Correct.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
You meme. I should get going home. It's about dinner
Right.
time.
See you, pal.
And what is it?
So, how'd it
Russ is
go?
next? Yeah. Sans nods sagely.
A valid choice. If you see him again, feel free to ask him about the sugar cookie incident. He'll love that.
I want to know. From the way he says it, I have a feeling Russ wouldn't actually love that. Thanks for the tip.
I've got loads more.
I'm sure you do.
Don't be afraid to holler across the street if you need blackmail material.
I love you. Do I really need it?
Who knows?
I should get going home.
Right. See you, pal.
Sans. It's fitting that I ended with you.
So, how'd it go?
So far, we are a match.
Oh yeah, he's the coolest for sure.
Damn right, Papyrus is.
Best bro a bonehead could ask for.
He's very nice. I'd love to talk to him again.
Glad to hear it. He's always looking to make more friends.
Well, he's got my sub. I should get going home.
Right.
Aw.
See you, pal.
Short but sweet. And now for the big funny one.
So, how'd it go? Any catch your fancy?
Yeah, you bonehead.
Huh? I knew my jokes were irresistible.
That's right, Punny Bones.
If I have fans already, I should have tried out for the stand-up position at the club.
You do stand up?
Usually, I prefer lying down,
Oh!
but I've been known to stand up on occasion.
Didn't. That's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. I'll be here all week. And by that I mean the foreseeable future.
I'm happy with that. I should get going home. It's about dinner
Right.
time.
See you, pal.
Laters. In the blink, he's gone. Will the future hold? It'll be humorous. A set of keys with brass knuckles. I like the insignia. Well, that's the boys. That's the intro. And I enjoy that. So let's get to know our boneheads more. Sans username Fantastic. Or Fantastic? Yeah, pretty sure I'm reading that right, or I'm an idiot and I'm just trying to find the word sans in it. Status, asleep. Likes, jokes, crossword puzzles, jet propulsion, laboratory development. I don't know that word. And I'm brain farting on how to do it, so I'm gonna skip it. Naps, dislikes, imitation ketchup, working. That Sean Bean's name doesn't rhyme. He's right. Fear the void. Favorite dessert? Pie. And Papyrus. Username CoolSkeleton95. Status Culinary Master. Likes cooking, sports cars, and puzzles. Dislikes untidiness, poor planning, and dirty clothes. Fear being forgotten. Wait, wasn't that Gaster's thing? What's one thing you absolutely must have? My favorite scarf. Blue boy. Username Alpha Healer. Are you the white mage? No, he's a blue mage. Ah, it's right there, and I screwed up the first time. Status. Think positive. Did he do that? Did he do that on purpose? Likes being active. Living life to the fullest. Always doing my absolute best. Dislikes taking it easy. People who give up on themselves. Not living to your full potential. Fear. Letting down or failing the people I love. What are you bad at? Being disorganized. Hashtag humble brag. You dork. Stretch. Honey Bear 420. You just had to put that joke since everyone likes to make him a stoner. I don't know why. I don't know why people make him smoke either, because he's supposed to be Swap Papyrus. They don't do that. None of them smoke. Status memes only. I totally see him doing that. Like sleep, sweets, ice skating, and jokes. The ice skating kind of has me intrigued. Dislikes liars, crowds of people. Fear, small spaces. Ooh, claustrophobic. Could do for some interesting dates. What would you bring to a deserted island? A boat. Smart boy. Red's turn. Username, bad to the bone. Status, back to hell, all out of vacation days. Likes science, engineering, smoking. Again with the smoking. Mustard, gaming, playing the guitar, personal space. I mean, when you introduce smoking, you do have to somehow make it make sense. Then again, these are things that eat physical food. And they do have a bathroom. Thinking too much. Dislikes, dishonest people, weaklings, golden flowers, children. I like you. Fear. I threw a boomerang a few years ago. I now live in constant fear. Nice joke. What draws you to a person? Someone who actually takes the time to get to know me. Most don't. It's the intimidation factor. But that's what draws me. Boss. Username, villain247. Status, bow down, peasants. Likes cats, being sharp and handsome, punching things at the gym. Dislikes coffee. Sans is drinking condiments, being humiliated. Fears, nothing. If the sky is making loud noises and flashing lights and I am hiding, it's because the sky is afraid of me. That's been done in a few comics. I like that they're using it on him, giving him a small weakness. I also see the battle scars on your bones. You tough cookie. Favorite music genre? Scary music for villains, like the Disney soundtrack. Touché, they do have some of the cool stuff, though don't play Hellfire for him. He will like the name, but he will not like how that song goes. It is way the opposite. Black. Username, Captain Crunch. Status, who changed my username to Captain Crunch? I'll end you. Likes wine, work, being left alone. Okay, so you're the drinker. Dislikes, people telling me what to do, dirt and clutter. Doomfanger. Oh, you did bring the cat. Sweet. Fear, going a day without caffeine. What are you going to use this information for? I don't trust this. Biggest pet peeve. Doomfanger is a pet that peeves me. She may not be that big, but it still counts. And you, Russ, you so cute. Russ, milk bone bite 89. I almost screwed up reading that. Status, baby, I ain't got no place to go. I hope you understand. Cracks a glow stick. You Netflix and chill, bro? Likes chillin', vibin', codin', learnin' how to have a good time. Dislikes, whenever my son ain't winning. You winning, son? Fear, a pathological fear of the hit artist Pitbull, Flo Rida, and T-Pain. Dale. What's your mother's maiden name? I don't know. I didn't have one. It's a sad tale I weave. Aww. They need hugs. They need hugs. Let's see. Ashley. I knew it was an Evil Dead reference. Ah, I knew it. Username. Ash Get'em. And that's a Pokemon. Status. It's not a hole. It's a fashion choice. You're so fucking cute. Likes plants, slow cookers, rotating everything in Popular's room exactly 5 degrees to the left every 2 days. You are twisted, and I like it. Dislikes, capital letters, hating things, meat smell. Alright, so if I do bring over spaghetti, do not bring the meatballs. Fear, Poplar explaining the heat death of the universe. Hey, are you actually reading these? Cool. No, I don't mind. Nah, no problem. Yeah, what do you think? Nice. Poplar. Username, not punny thanks 69. You sneaky jokester. Status, I am indisposed at the moment. And he's so polite. Likes books, cats, schedules. Dislikes chaos, entropy, doing the dishes. A man of taste. Fear, the heat death of the universe. Knock knock, who's there? No one, go away. They're adorable. That's why you should totally do this. It's worth it, even if it is short. To the gallery. Where the boys will each have 3 scenes. Maybe they'll do more. Who knows? Concepts. Interesting. Interesting. How they tried out the different versions for his eye. All good. All good. Is he wearing pink Crocs? Was he wearing Crocs and I was not aware of it? Damn, Doomfanger's a huge cat. Aren't they looking fashionable? Oh, look, the scarf. What is underneath, though? Is it still the battle body? I don't know. Oh, why'd it go back up? The different versions of Stretch. I'm always willing to lend a hand, particularly for family, and especially when it involves cruising through town. I couldn't read it, and for some reason my brain was like, cursing through town. I'm like, no, Paps! Paps don't curse. The memes. Owl Bones! You wonderful person who's making this. Looks at Russ. Aw, man, it's our idiot. That's a bit harsh. Look at those! The spike fences. Boss minding his own business. You. Yeah, that works. How to deal with sickness. My body may be broken, but I won't slack off. Blue, Boss, and Poplar. Sleeps until their health is restored. Stretch, Ash, Russ. I'll add myself there too. That's usually how I do it. Complains every damn minute, even when they're fine. Red. I'm afraid this is farewell, Papyrus and Sand. Goes out even if infective because others don't deserve a good health. Black. Yeah, that sounds about right. Remember to drink water, babes. No. Then become the dirt I walk on. Every post like this hits me so hard because OP always swings back with a new type of bat, and I never am prepared for it. Woo! Cake in the cereal. Do I still love me knowing I'm willing to eat shit like this? Now that seems like baby bones. And it would so totally work still. And all that leaves now is the credits. So with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you're having a good day or night, depending on when you see this video. And I do want you to check out this game and support it the way you can by just giving them good feedback. Remember to stay awesome, my wonderful lovelies, and I will see you in the next video. But until then, bye-bye!